Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And it's... powered home by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Knicks with the rebound. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
You see improvement from Giannis every season in his decision-making, especially recognizing when to rise and fire.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Brunson. No good that time. Here's Milwaukee. 4-point game. To the paint. Outside for Green. Pass to Prince. Down low. Clock at 6. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And it's Green missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now here's Porter. Back to Portis. Pass to Prince. Shoots over Bridges. And the Bucks miss again. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Towns. Antetokounmpo can't connect. New York leading by 10. And that one's good for Brunson.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Milwaukee making a switch here. Here's Porter. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Here's Brunson. After Milwaukee picked up a three with their last shot. Sends it home from three-point land.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist. 15 points for Jalen Brunson.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted, and that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Back to Prince. Trent outside. Launches it, and again it's Milwaukee from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Now here's Porter. Stolen by Bridges. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Brunson gets it to go.
And lightning quick there. I mean, Jalen Brunson out on the break. A thing to watch.
Trent outside. Three-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Beyond the arc. And it's Brunson with the three. Brunson's got 20 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode.
Top of the morning. Like and subscribe, y'all. Going outside today. I'll stream more all day. Like and subscribe, y'all. Let's get it. Top of the morning.
We've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you guys.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
A clear look for Antetokounmpo. Good. He hits the jumper. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points.
Major props to Antetokounmpo for skying up for the jump shot. I mean, he definitely feels at ease shooting because quite honestly, there aren't many players in the league that can even come close to blocking his shots.
Trent on the wing. The three from Prince. Nice D from Bridges. Here's Brunson. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Trent. Now Antetokounmpo, covered by Towns. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
Lets it go from the wing. And he gets the jumper to drop. Give him 8 points now.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
It's stolen by Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Count that bucket. Anunoby's got his second basket of the game.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Porter. The three from Prince. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee. But trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Shot's good by Hart.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Pass to Porter. And stolen by Brunson. Hart from long range. The rebound by Turner. Here's Milwaukee. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Antetokounmpo. And counted from 19 feet away. Antetokounmpo has got 10.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach will prefer a higher percentage look next time.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Back to Prince. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Prince. Now Antetokounmpo. From the high post. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Brunson. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. Here we go, all alone. Yep, that one's good. Brunson's got 34 points.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson. The Knicks absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Towns looking for an opening. No good from outside. And so Trent will bring it up for the Bucks. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy, just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
And New York has possession. Brunson with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And that one drops. Brunson's got 36 points.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And another miss by Milwaukee. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Brunson's got 38 points.
You know, Towns is a really solid passer for a big guy. Excellent basketball IQ and sees the floor really well. Nice pass.
Back to Antetokounmpo. From 18 feet away. Buries the jump shot. Antetokounmpo has got 12 points in the game.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you, Brian.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Turner for three. Drills it from deep.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Trent. Now here's Porter. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Back to Turner. And here is Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Over Towns. Off target on the 15-footer. Here's Brunson. Now Towns. Good. He's got 17.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding it.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Over Towns. And that one comes up a bit short. Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's got 42 in the game.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis with the jam.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Here's Brunson. Can't connect from short range. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
This ass whooping is over. Belt to ass, y'all. About to go outside and enjoy the sun and enjoy the beautiful day that the Lord made. But I'm gonna stream all day tomorrow. But this right here, y'all, should call belt to that ass. Like, subscribe, y'all. Go Knicks.
Milwaukee calls timeout. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
They are getting cooked by this guy. I mean, they've got to regroup and figure something else out.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Timeout. Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
To the inside. Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. And that's now 21 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And the Knicks with possession. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
So it's Milwaukee now. On the wing, Green. On the wing, Green. Back to Portis. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Jackson. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 46.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for New York.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And the technical free throw is good. You know, Clark, last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well. But his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was in many ways unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all that he did for others.
Misses the three. Here's Jackson. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Portis down low. Misses the layup. And the Knicks with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. And an intentional foul right there.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Pass to Rollins. They set the pick. From deep three-point land. The Knicks with the rebound. Brunson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Count it. Brunson's got 53 points.
Now you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Sims. Outside, Green. Knocks it down from distance.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Brunson. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. 55 points for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
Pass to Sims. Outside, Green. No good on the three. And here's New York now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Brunson outside. Knocks down the long J. Brunson's got 58.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Brunson.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Here's Sims. Puts the move on. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Floats one up. And Brunson with the lay-in. Brunson's got 60.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Jackson on the wing. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
The rebound by Sims. Outside, Green. Pass to Sims. Inside. Outside for Green. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.
Brunson with the 60 piece on that ass. 6'3", Brunson. God bless you, young man. God bless you, young man. Cat with the double, triple, double. 60 piece on that ass. Ew-wee. Ew-wee. Got that ass on lock, huh? 7 for 18, Lord of mercy. Like, subscribe, y'all. I'll be back tonight. About to go outside and enjoy that sun. One love, y'all. Like, subscribe.